Your breakthrough is coming, but it may not look like what you're expecting. Sometimes breakthrough comes in disguise. You can't always tell by looking at things what is going on behind the scenes. So just because you may not see a breakthrough doesn't mean one isn't happening. Look at Joseph in the Bible. He went through a series of unfortunate events that landed him in prison. But while he was there, God was working on his behalf, pulling the strings from behind the scenes. The next thing he knew, he was in the presence of the Pharaoh, the most powerful man in Egypt. Things happened quickly for Joseph because while he was waiting patiently, God was working behind the scenes. Similarly, your breakthrough might happen quickly, seemingly out of nowhere. Don't be discouraged if it doesn't feel like things are moving fast enough. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Trust that the moment God orchestrates your breakthrough, it will happen swiftly. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to get everything handed to them on a silver platter? They never have to work hard for anything. Everything they want or need just falls into their laps. On the surface, it might appear as though life is unfair, but that's only because we can't see what's happening behind the scenes. There are unseen forces at play that favor these fortunate individuals. It's like they have a constant tailwind pushing them forward in life, making their journey effortless. Meanwhile, we feel like we're running against the wind, struggling to make any progress. We work hard, but our efforts seem to go unnoticed. No matter how much we strive for success, it feels like we're always just out of reach. Behind the scenes, there are invisible forces conspiring against us, holding us back from achieving our dreams. These forces are like hidden obstacles that we can't see, yet they sabotage our every move. They turn our hard work into futility and make it seem like our dreams are unattainable. But here's the truth. Everyone faces challenges, whether we see them or not. Those who appear to have it all together are no different. They, too, encounter difficulties. But we do unsee them because those individuals have learned to deal with their problems in such a way that others do and become aware of them. In contrast, many of us lack this skill, and our problems end up becoming everyone else's problems. People start telling us what we should do and how we should handle our lives. The reality is that they do and understand the unique challenges we face because they have unwalked in our shoes. Here's a simple truth about life. If you want to achieve something that no one has ever done before, you must be willing to do things that no one has ever done before. There is no blueprint for success in uncharted territory. This means you will encounter challenges no one has faced before, which means there will be no one to help you when things get tough. Many of us dream of accomplishing extraordinary things, but when faced with the reality of it, we shy away from taking the necessary steps. Instead, we complain, make excuses, and blame external factors for our lack of success. We say things like, "If only I had this person to help me," or "if I lived in a different place, things would be better." But the truth is, those who have achieved remarkable success did so because they didn't wait for anyone's permission or approval. They took matters into their own hands and forged their own paths. Yes, they faced challenges, but they didn't let that stop them. They pressed through the pain, trusting that their efforts would eventually pay off. And guess what? It did. They accomplished what they set out to do. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should disregard advice from others entirely. That would be unwise. What I'm saying is that you should not let others live your life for you. Many people offer advice, but they don't even take the time to understand your specific situation. They don't know the unique challenges you face or the obstacles that lie ahead. So why should you let them dictate how you should handle your life? The only person who truly understands your journey is you. You know what you're capable of and what you need to do to succeed. Of course, sometimes we need a little help from others. We're not meant to do everything alone. But ultimately, it's our responsibility to take charge of our lives and forge our own paths to success. We must learn to ignore the naysayers and the negative voices that try to hold us back. Instead, we should focus on our goals and the steps we need to take to reach them. Remember, if you want to accomplish something truly special, you must be willing to do things differently. You can't rely on the same old strategies and expect different results. You have to think outside the box and come up with innovative solutions to the challenges you face. Don't be afraid to take risks and venture into uncharted territory. Above all, trust in yourself and your ability to succeed. In today's world, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and defeated. With so much negativity and hate surrounding us, it can be difficult to stay positive and keep moving forward. Some days the weight of it all can feel unbearable, and you might wonder if it's even worth trying. But let me tell you something. Every single one of you watching this video is destined for greatness. You have a unique and important purpose to fulfill in this world, but it won't be easy. You will face challenges and setbacks along the way. There will be times when you feel like giving up. But I want you to remember this. Whatever you're going through right now, it's only temporary. It's just a chapter in your story, not your entire story. Imagine your life as a series of chapters, each representing a different phase or season. Right now, you might be going through a particularly tough chapter filled with obstacles and setbacks, but I want you to think about all the other chapters that have already been written in your story. You've probably experienced joy and happiness, love and friendship, success and accomplishment. These are all the chapters that have shaped you into the person you are today. And just as those chapters played their part in your story, so will this difficult one. It's not meant to define your entire journey. You have the power to write a new chapter filled with hope, healing, and transformation. Let's imagine that you're writing a book about your life. The current chapter you're in might seem dark and gloomy, but remember that a good story has its ups and downs. It needs conflict and resolution, challenges and triumphs. This difficult chapter is just a small part of your overall narrative. As you continue writing, the pages turn into weeks, months, and years. You will look back on this chapter and realize that it was only a brief moment in your story. The pain you felt, the struggles you endured, they will all fade into the background of your life's bigger picture. What matters most is how you choose to respond to the challenges you face in this chapter. Do you give in to the darkness and despair, or do you fight for the light? Do you embrace the opportunity for growth and transformation? The choice is yours, and I believe in you. I know that you have the strength and resilience to not only survive this chapter, but to thrive in it. You have the power to turn your pain into purpose, your struggles into stepping stones. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. And remember, this too shall pass.